Good evening, folks, and to another episode of the HOGside. I'm your host, CJ, and I'm glad to have you all here with me today. And y'all know what it is, man. Y'all can like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, add us on Facebook, and we are also on Twitter as well. Um, just man, look, we got a lot to talk about today. I got a special guest also here with us today. We got DJ Woody OHGoody. He's the guy who made the Commander song, Left Hand Up. These haters can't stand us, and much more other Commander songs are going to come. We're gonna have him in a little bit, and just want to man make sure you guys sit tight. We're gonna talk a little bit about the draft. We're gonna talk about the RFK, the new RFK Stadium that is set to be open by 2030. A huge milestone. So before we start, man, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this song a little bit, and then we're gonna get you guys all set and ready to go.
Say it, y'all.
Those haters can't stand us.
Say it again.
Those haters can't stand us.
Who are we?
We are the commanders.
What do we do?
We put a left hand up.
Say it, y'all.
Those haters can't stand us.
Say it again.
Those haters can't stand us.
Who are we?
We are the commanders.
What do we do?
We put a left hand
Those
up.
haters can't stand us. Everybody stand up. Ball up the fist and put your left hand up. We are the commanders. My nephew said, everybody do this dance, but you beat us. There's really not a chance of that ever happening. You're better off napping. And I was told that I was too old to be rapping it, but I don't care, cause guess who's back again? Talking that smack again. You say that we back again. The joke's on you, cause we're the ones who's laughing in. So start to clap again. Say it, y'all.
Those haters can't stand us.
Say it again.
Those haters can't stand us.
Who are we?
We are the commanders.
What do we do?
We put a left hand up.
Say it, y'all.
Those haters can't stand us.
Say it again.
Those haters can't stand us.
Who are we?
We are the commanders.
What do we do?
We put a left hand up.
Yeah, I know that.
Alrighty,
All right.
all right. We got DJ Woody OHGoody. What's up, Unc? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, and I love to start off with this. It's DJ Woody. Oh, goody!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Again, I want to thank you for taking time out your busy schedule for joining us today, man. It's been a little crazy couple of years, man.
Woo.
New organization, um, just everything, new changes. First thing first, man. Like, how are you? How's everything?
Man, with the climate of the team situation, I haven't felt this in the off season in forever. The way I feel this off season, it's hard to think back and remember off season like this. So I'm doing great, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So tell me, like, what's this been like? With you being a fan for so long, and now you see this new organization versus the old previous regime that you've been dealing with. Which this your third regime that since you've been a fan?
Well, yes. What?
I know you had Jack Kent Cook, and then
Snyder.
and
Yeah, this is
Snyder,
third. This is third for me.
and this is your third regime, right?
Jack and Cook was amazing, and the current is amazing. So yeah, so it's. But at the end of the day, I don't care if Mickey Mouse owned the team. I'm gonna be right here saying let's go. So
Man, I
I'm
hear that.
for the home team. It don't matter who's the owner.
I got you.
It's really been it's of course for all those fans, it's been a whirlwind, and for the fans that started really being fans with the previous regime, kind of feel bad for them because they didn't see the glory days. I seen 3 Super Bowls and it was amazing. So I thought
Right.
I was hoping I could change the song because I got 3 rings when I want to say got 4 rings and
Hey, look, we almost there, man. We are
I,
almost there, man.
yes,
Would would you have thought that we would be drafting a guy like JD5?
I was I was wanting the Chicago quarterback when I was weighing out if I had a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I was going. He's a homeboy,
Yeah.
and when his Heisman Trophy year really sold me because he's off script. He's probably one of the best. So that's what I wanted. But when it after I knew we wasn't going to get him, I was on the fence with Jaden Daniels and the one from North Carolina, got his name. But by the time that draft day came in 2023, I mean 2024, I made up my mind I wanted Jaden Daniels, and we made the right pick.
Okay. All right. I dig that. I dig that. So looking at this new quarterback, new ownership. Um, how do you feel about hearing that we're coming back to DC? Team is coming back to DC.
I love it. I would have loved it even if they would have rebuilt it where it's at. I just want a better stadium, man. I, Going back to RFK is great and everything, but going to that stadium with the condition that it's in, and you looking at Travis Hunter go on that tour just the other day in Jacksonville, looking at what he's got to see. I'm like,
Yeah,
we just
this is
need a
what you
better
want,
stadium.
right? Yeah, this is what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at the locker room, the field, and everything just looked great at Jacksonville. So I don't care where we at. Uh, I was fine with Landover, but I just know we needed a new stadium.
Right, right, right. We got my co-host in the backstage. I'm bring him up. Hey, what's
What
up with you, bro?
it?
What up? What up? What up?
What's up, sir? CJ, what's going on, man?
What's going on, brother? How's
Heading
everything?
home, brother. Heading home, man. Heading home.
Ain't
What's
nothing
good?
wrong with
What's
that.
good?
Man, nothing much, sir. It's nice to see you, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man. Likewise, bro. Likewise. Let's just keep our left hand up, man. Keep our left
And all the time, baby.
all the time. Don't
All
Always,
the
man,
time.
all the way.
always.
Yes, indeed.
So, of course, the final proposal came through. I think now we're just looking for approval from the council. The RFK deal has been made. Um, what was it? $3.2 billion.
I
Three
thought it
point
was
two
a
billion
done
dollar
deal.
project. Yeah, it's a
I
done
thought it
deal.
was a
I
done
think it's
deal.
still. I believe it still have to go through the approval from the council. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, I could be wrong. I think that was
I,
the last thing that I heard.
I thought when they did the press conference yesterday that was like confirmation that
The
it's a done deal.
official.
I don't know.
I think the I think that that ceremony was striking the deal,
Okay.
right? Like they struck the deal. They everybody agreed on the terms.
Okay.
So now it has to go through the approval of the council.
Okay. Okay.
I think it needs 7 out of 14 votes or something like that. So
Okay.
it needs at least 7 votes, and so that's just I think that happens in the next couple of months, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just on a waiting scale right now, but I think this is going to get approved. And I think during the end of this summer is where they said it's going to be the plans, the planning committee. They're going to
Okay.
start showing us the plans and stuff rather than showing us the renderings and stuff, like that. So, but it was I seen the pictures and stuff.
Oh
The
man,
pictures was nice. I like the deal. The one thing that really stood out was was Josh Harris pretty much bid on himself. He's like, look, we're gonna pay for most of this.
oh yeah,
The only thing we need from you guys is this much money. just a little bit,
A little bit,
a little
just a
bit,
little
not a
bit.
lot, just a little bit, just a couple million, if that, just a couple million. That's all we need from them.
Yeah,
And
I'm really
it's
excited
a no
about it.
brainer.
I'm just disappointed that we got to wait 5 years. That's the only thing. 2030. Come on. Why can't you say 2027?
Yeah, those
Why?
5 years gonna
It
go
takes a few
go
years.
right
It
quick,
takes
bro.
a few years.
Yeah, I know.
But look
Well,
at it
well, it
like
is
this
what it
though.
is.
Look
Better
at it
late
like
than
this.
never.
They are giving people. They are giving people a chance to if you are season ticket holders or not season ticket holders, y'all giving people a chance to buy in now so that when the stadium is here, you already have your price point instead of just waiting.
Right.
So that's that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm a season ticket holder, and I'm like, when they said, I was like, oh no, I think I put my bid in early.
I think my whole issue at being a season ticket holder is I can't do the code, man. So at the end of the season, those last 3 home games, I can't do it, man. I can't do the
Well,
code.
this gonna be a dome stadium, huh? So
It is.
you know,
It's gonna be done.
after yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's going to be a
during the
dome when they build it. Yeah.
ceremony,
Oh yeah. See. Now
yeah,
now you're
they
talking.
said
A
something
lot of
about
stadiums are going
yeah.
that way. A lot of stadiums going that way.
You know
Okay.
how I feel
Okay.
about that. You know what I'm saying? I like the open field. You feel me? But
Right.
they said it's gonna be a dome. It's gonna be a dome stadium. Possibly glass dome. So the climate won't matter. The climate won't matter. You get to chill in the comfort. You know what I'm saying? So
We got
this is
we got to do
exciting,
the
man.
scientific.
Like,
We got to do the scientific way to make it loud, like up in Seattle. Whatever they do, they got to make it
right,
loud
right.
for the home team. Got to be a
You
home
know,
field event.
and the great thing about it is there'll be housing, there'll be jobs. Not only that, we get to put in the bid for a Super Bowl, major concerts, stuff like that.
Yeah,
So we
no
won't
question.
be the laughing stock anymore.
Yeah.
We won't be the laughing
We
stock
got the
anymore when we come to
absolute worst
stadium.
stadium in the league. The absolute worst stadium. We got it. But you know what?
And
That's not.
even that, like Josh Harris said, he even tear down Northwest Stadium himself.
What they gonna do with that land
Like
over
putting
there,
in
though?
the,
That's the question.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
worried about. I think
Maybe
because
put a practice
he
facility.
probably still owns that whole spot. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. Or he going to
They can
sell it.
still. They can still. But they're gonna tear it down. They can still
I
use it for
know.
college.
Yep.
I think the last thing I read was him and Governor Moore, the governor of Maryland. I think they talked about putting together a whole residential area over
Okay.
there as well, um,
Okay.
or something like that. I got to read up on that. I know I seen something with Governor Westmore, with also him being a part of making this deal happen, in some type of way. So
Yeah.
that's great, man. Like it was great to see, how everybody just came together and make this happen. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited, man. I'm ready for this to
I'm
happen.
excited.
Like,
I'm super excited about just having a stadium that you can go to. Like when they go to Dallas, it's an adventure. I want it to be an adventure when you go to our stadium. You know, the
yeah,
Raiders
man.
stadium,
I
Like,
get what you said.
all these stadiums, man. That looks great. We got to deal with what we got right now for 5 more years. Hey.
But
and
the
the other
crazy part
thing
to me
is,
is I saw him make a lot of improvements at Northwest Stadium. Like I saw he made some improvements to the stadium that should have been done decades ago. But
Yeah.
he came in, spent some money. He wasn't cheap. He got some things
Yeah.
done. So I'm just being patient, man. Like right now, I'm just worried about the team being consistent and going back to the playoffs again. Like that's what I'm really worried about.
Consistently, yeah, and I agree. it's been bad for so long. Just to have the spirit that we got right now, man. It's great,
Yeah,
great.
I agree. I agree. So let's talk a little bit about these draft picks. So the the NFL draft was last week, last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we got our first round draft pick was Josh Connolly, tackle out of Oregon. And then we had Trey Amos, cornerback out of Ole Miss. We had Jalen Lane, Cam Madrano. Then our last pick was running back Corey Proscott Muriel. Um, first thing first, Josh Connolly, awesome pick. I love it. You know me, I'm an O line merchant, so you can't go wrong choosing the tackle. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with that. But he's freakishly athletic. He reminds me a little bit of Panay Sewell. Freakishly athletic, be able to do things that you don't see normal linemen to do. He had a few. He had a rushing touchdown with Oregon that I seen, and he like he wasn't just like no lineman running the ball. Like this man knew how to hit the hole and everything. It was impressive. It was
He only
impressive.
had 2 sacks against him, right?
Yeah, I think he only had 2 sacks.
That's
Yeah, he
I
only
think
gave up 2 sacks in 2 seasons. Period.
yeah,
2 sacks, two
that's
yeah,
impressive.
seasons.
it's
That's impressive.
phenomenal. Phenomenal, man. I like the pick. So now they solidified these tackles on the roster with Laramie Tunsil and Josh Connolly, and even Brandon Coleman being the guy who can rotate. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Brandon Coleman probably be at guard, but even for a guy, to be able to rotate, I think, having Josh Connolly there is going to be amazing. Um, Trey Amos, cornerback, love it. He's the complete opposite of the cornerback that we did draft last. What was it, last year, the year before?
Yeah, before Ford,
Um, yeah, four man. Like this kid, he's big, he's stocky, he's fast,
he
and
pressed.
he's physical.
Yeah, he do a lot of press. What I usually do, like I don't follow college football that much, but I usually hit the most popular players you know about. So, but every pick that they do, I usually go right on YouTube, and I was impressed with him. I was really impressed with each one of them that we picked.
Yeah, and I agree. I was very impressed with each one of these draft picks, and that's not that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not normal. Being impressed by each of the draft picks because Jalen Lane, he's more he looks like more of a return specialist, but the kid has hands. He's shifty.
Quick,
He's fast. I definitely I like this pick. We need a guy who can be shifty and fast and also be a return specialist, which we do need, which we lack that a lot.
yes.
Um, Cam Madrano, linebacker out of UCLA. Again, another dog. He's fast. He's quick. He can catch interceptions. He can also, put his fingers in the dirt and be that edge guy. Love it. Love the versatility in him. And then the last guy, the running back. Not sure how he lasted that long. Not sure how he lasted that long, but he's gonna be serious.
I was really impressed with his tape that I saw. I was really impressed. I
Yeah,
think I think throughout this whole thing, like I did want an edge rusher. Like I mean, like most people wanted an edge rusher because some quarterbacks have too much time back there when they play us, and
right.
the wide receivers is open because they got too much time. So, and I also did want a home run hitting running back. But one thing, if I didn't learn anything these last 2 years, that Adam Peters cooks. So, whatever my opinion is, throw that out the window because Adam Peters have not proved itself wrong yet. So
Nah, yeah, like and there are some people who wanted the flashy guys, wanted the blue collar guys, and I get it. You want these guys, you want the Nick Gordon, you want to, you want those kind of guys, you want the Abdul Carters.
yeah,
I get it, but Adam Peters and that front office knows what they're doing. They know what they're looking
100%.
for. Dan Quinn, Cliff Kingsbury. The fact that Cliff wrote a note on Adam Peters' desk and told him, "Look, go get Josh Conley, bro. Like, get my guy. That's what I want. I want Josh Conley. I need a tackle. You know, I need my guy like ASAP."
But didn't the
You understand
linebacker
me?
didn't the linebacker do that as well for the UCLA guy? The
Uh,
linebacker, I forgot his name.
yeah. Norton.
Yeah,
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 Norton. He
he
wanted a
wanted that guy
linebacker.
too.
Yeah.
So he
He
told,
actually spoke with Kane the day before. He
I
spoke with
heard.
Kane the day before. And he was like, look, and he told Ken Norton, come get me,
Yeah, I heard that,
come get me. So
and he went
like,
and got.
look, man, they know the kind of guys that they want, and I believe that they drafted the guys that they really wanted, and they really seen that these guys can contribute highly and compete to be on this roster. So I have no doubt that all five of these guys want to make the roster.
Well, to get
There's
the
no
left
doubt.
tackle, that we got, and to get Debo, that's amazing too.
Yeah,
Both of them,
Debo gonna bounce back. Like I tell you,
I believe that. I
like
believe he had a chip on his shoulder.
yeah, like it's a lot of these guys that we have on this roster that you know either got a chip on their shoulder or they have that little bit left that people think that they don't have.
Right.
And I do think that we're gonna see a different Debo. I do think we're gonna see another Jonathan Jones. I do think we're gonna see a different Will Harris. Not to a significant level, but when you add a bunch of veterans with these young hungry uh players, and they all come together, you'd be surprised what you get, kind of product you get on the field.
That-
And that's the thing about this defense. This defense is gonna look very scary. They're gonna look very scary. Like we already seen Joe Witt's philosophy of attacking violently.
right, right.
And that's
Going for
just
the
with
ball.
that's
And
just with below average of the guys that we had last year.
and Lattimore wasn't 100%, so we get to see 100% Lattimore. Hopefully, he we see the old Lattimore, but they draft the corner just in case, just in
Yeah,
case.
yep. So just looking at the roster on paper, with Lattimore, San Steele, and Trey Amos.
Yeah, that's saying something. If we get the old Lattimore, that's the key. Lattimore got to be what we know him to be like when we played the Saints. He locked that dude down. But I do believe he wasn't 100%. So let's get 100% Lattimore and see what's happening.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. So let's see. Let me kind of pull up this roster sheet real quick. But I really like this. I like seeing what's his name, Jalen Lane. Like he might not be the third or fourth option on the roster. I mean the fourth or fifth option on the roster, but I think he's gonna shock a lot of people more than what they expected. I really do believe that. And I went back and I was able to take a second and look at his previous games. And the kid is special. Kid is special. Like I said, he's shifty, he's fast, he's speedy, at the hands, very physical. And we need guys like that, in our wide receiver core.
Yeah, I looked at his highlights and I was like, he is super fast, man. He takes off, man. He takes off. I love it. That's what I was saying. I looked at all these highlights on these players and I was like, Jaden, Peters know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing when you make these picks. I think most of the fans wanted the edge rusher though, and I was right with them. But I gotta let Peters cook like he do. Let him do what he do. He keep proving himself right. How many times do you got to prove yourself right before people go for it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he definitely convinced me last year. He convinced me last year. He brought the veterans in with the linebacker and Ertz, the tight end. They can't stop Ertz on the goal line, and so we signed him. They can't stop Ertz on the goal line with Jaden Daniels putting that ball in there. So he got the veterans mixed with these
They
young
thought they
guys,
thought
man.
they thought this O line was something last year. Hey, look, thank you, Howie. Thank you, the Philadelphia Eagles, because you guys has been a powerhouse on that D line and offensively, forced us to
Yes.
build our team to beat
Yep,
you. We don't
yep.
care about the Giants. I'm not gonna say we don't care about the Cowboys because they have a sort of an excuse for their downfall last season. But
So
we're
quarterback
coming
injury.
for the Philadelphia Eagles.
You guys know we was
Yeah,
about to trade that second round pick back though. We was close.
For real?
But yeah, Peters came
yeah,
out and said he was thinking about trading back with the second round to pick up some more picks, but he saw Amos there and he was
Yeah.
close by. He was like, "Oh nah, never mind." He went to go grab him.
right.
Amos is my favorite pick of this year's draft. The first round pick, CJ. I know you're an offensive lineman guy. I'm not mad at the pick. I'm gonna be clearly on that. I'm not. It's a smart pick. You take care of your franchise quarterback, but it was a pick that I wasn't expecting. I thought we was going to get another huge weapon for JD, but once again, it was a smart pick. You take care of your franchise quarterback. You try to keep that line, keep him clean as much as possible, so you can make those throws. Um, the runner, it was just certain players I wanted us to have that I personally thought would fit our scheme perfectly, and other teams picked them up. So we just got to see how things go. I'm all about guys staying healthy. That's my main concern. Because if the guys are stay healthy that he picked up, and they go out there and show out, we got to find out. That's what it's about. But I'm not mad at any of the picks, man. He made smart picks that he personally thought that's going to come and be an impact on the team, and also bring more depth to the positions that we were weak in. So I'm not complaining.
So what did you want the first pick to be? Who did you want the first pick to be? The first
Man,
pick.
I wanted the receiver from Ohio State. I can't pronounce his name correctly.
Okay.
It's Emeka Ibaka. I can't
You
pronounce
want
it correctly.
you want a receiver for the very first pick?
Yes, sir. I did. I
He
really
must
did.
really impress you. Because
No, the reason why I felt that way is because I was listening to another friend of ours for my last episode, the young cat named Cash, and he was stating that our offense had flanked out sometimes when we really needed them to score. Because we did had a lot of instances when the defense was getting the teams off the field, and then
yeah,
we don't, we
right,
might not go down and score, or it'll be a fumble or something
right,
like that. So I wanted us to get another weapon for JD to grow with. So
right.
grab again a young receiver, but they got the kid Jalen from Virginia Tech. I did the same thing you guys did. I never really too much heard about him, but man, Cuz look like he's gonna be a problem if he's used correctly.
He's fast,
You giving Cliff some toys, man. We got to see the creativity from Cliff.
no question.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about these undrafted free agent signings. They went to work actually. Adam Peters went to work right away. With these undrafted free agent signings. Of course they brought in John Taylor's brother,
Right,
Gabe Taylor. Um, they brought in a few DBs, Carlin Biggers and Robert McDaniel. Carlin Biggers went to Louisiana Monroe, and Robert McDaniel went to Jackson State. They also brought in Fentrell Cypress, which was shocking to me because I've heard his name a few times during the off season, and he's supposed to be projected like a late round gem. And the fact that we got him, I'm looking to see, if if he can make the roster. He's another physical guy that I like for this team, and I think with the skill set, I think he can definitely make the roster. Another guy that stood out was NC State offensive lineman Tim McKay. Yeah, he can play guard and he can play center. He tore his pec during the pro days. During the pro days, yeah, he tore his pec during the pro days. But he was projected to be a early mid round prospect.
Okay.
Early mid round prospect. So between 3 and 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, between 3 and 4. So
I'm telling you, Peters know what he's doing.
you know what he's doing, man. I'm telling you, like these guys are going to be hitting gems. So I'm looking to see how it's gonna work out. Didn't they sign another running back as an undrafted free agent recently?
I don't know. I don't know.
Not sure.
I know they picked up some safety though, man. I heard about him before. I'm trying to remember what school he went to.
What was it?
I think he played strong safety. It's not clicking to me right now. He was an undrafted.
You talking about Central?
I think
Central Cypress?
yes.
Yeah, from Florida State.
Yeah, I heard he was pretty good. And
Yeah,
also, if you look at Gabe Taylor's tape and also his career, he's pretty daggone solid. He's
Oh,
consistent.
is he a strong
I,
safety?
Yeah, they're gonna have him. From what it looks like, yes, he's played strong safety, but he can cover though.
I didn't
He
see
can
his.
cover.
I didn't see his tape. I got it. Well, we already know he got good genes. But
But nah, he's not Sean. He ain't special like Sean. But he look
okay, he
like he
ain't
could
got.
be a problem if he goes to the right system. That he looks
Okay,
like he can be a problem. He can tackle and he can cover pretty good.
okay. I need to check that out. I didn't. I didn't look at his highlights. Need to
my
check that
only
out.
concern for him is the level of competition that he played in. My
Hmm.
Yeah,
only,
because he went to Rice.
yeah, my only concern about him. But I think either way, he's going to find a way on this roster, or he might be practice squad. But I think he's talented enough to make this roster as well.
Yeah,
Let me ask both of y'all a quick question.
sure.
After the draft picks and the free agency that we have, do you see this roster as a Super Bowl contender roster, or do you see it as a perennial playoff roster?
The way I see it, I'm very confident we're gonna make the playoffs.
Okay.
And I think we got a better team than last year. And if we made a championship last year, why not? Why not Super Bowl? So I'm gonna say yes. I can see us going to the Super Bowl. I don't want to be like those Cowboy fans that every year say we're going to the Super Bowl. So I'm not saying we're going. We say it every year, like no matter what.
Yes,
But
sir.
Tell him I'm
I'm not
21 and
saying
0.
we're going. But I think we're capable of going.
Okay. CJ.
I think right now we are a perennial playoff team. Right now, perennial playoff.
Yeah, I
Uh,
feel this. I feel the exact same way.
I
So y'all,
believe if we
so y'all
had
think
in
the Super Bowl is possible?
It
I
just
think
no, it's possible. Heck yes.
Okay.
It's the NFL and it's so hard. And I
Right,
want
right.
you to look at it. Joe Burrow came in, went to the Super Bowl, lost, and then played in another AFC championship. He has not been back since then. So you got to understand the NFL is hard. Like people think you could just go back and pick up from where you are last year. Don't forget everybody has to reset.
I
So I
say
just
this,
look at it from that standpoint.
I say this: if we had the playoffs and it's us and the Eagles in the playoffs, and the Eagles get knocked out before us, absolutely we can win the Super Bowl.
Oh, yes. Yes, I can agree with you on that.
And a lot of
Okay.
people might say, "Oh, but you got the Chiefs. What if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl? But you know how that's going to be." I'm like, listen. I'm not intimidated by anybody in the AFC. Not in the least bit. Nobody is intimidating. Nobody is a threat. Nobody. I know I said this last season, but this season, looking at the potential like roster and our draft picks, and especially the O line. Yeah, nobody's a threat.
Do you
Not
think?
even, not
Do you
even
think
Philly.
if we would have made, if we would have beat Philly, do you think we would could have beat Kansas City?
Absolutely.
I believe so. I believe so. Like I said, the thing is, Philly's defensive line just caused
Yeah,
chaos, and they
yeah,
just
the
ran
four,
the four and dropped everybody in coverage to make Pat hold the ball a little longer,
right?
and that four was getting after him. So
Yeah,
it's like I said, it's possible.
okay,
We are a top 16 for the next 7 years. I agree. Gotta win 2 bowls. Um, yeah, like 2 Super Bowls in 7 years. Man, it's hard. It's
yeah,
hard. It's hard to get to a Super Bowl, man. Like
Yes, it is. That's why I
we were,
need people to
we were,
understand.
we were this close. We
but
were this close to being in the Super Bowl, and the Eagles showed us what we need to do to push the needle. And
right.
they shouldn't have done that because now we know what we need to do to push the needle. So, Philly fans, I ask you, should you have done
Hey, going back to the Super Bowl thing, how many did Aaron Rodgers go to? Good as he is.
Man, he went to one, but he made it to a couple NFC Championship games. And if you go back and watch those games, those them NFC Championships games, he had players who
Yeah,
didn't show up at the right time. There's been turnovers at the wrong time, and he
right.
just couldn't come back to it. So that's what I was saying earlier. It's hard to repeat and do the same thing. You have
Right.
to have, and I just feel like we got the coaching staff. I'm so happy of, and we finally got our quarterback. And I think that we need to just be consistent as a team, man. Like that's all I care about. Like I just want us to be more respected. I don't want there's people talking like we got lucky last year, and I want us to shut them the hell up. That's what I want. I want to be like, yeah, okay, we went to the NFC Championship, but we went right back, or
Yeah,
we
but
went
those
to the
are the same
divisional round.
people.
It
Those are the
just
same people. Every time we won, they say, "Oh, that was just the Giants." You beat the next one. Oh, that was just them. Oh, that was just the Cardinals. Those are the same people. So you can't really listen to those folks because no matter what we do, they say you're going to lose to Tampa Bay. You beat Tampa Bay. Oh, you're going to lose to Detroit. You beat Detroit. You're going to lose to Philly. Oh, see, I told you you're going to lose to Philly.
Oh
So
yeah, because I mean, dog, you got to understand. Like you said, we've been bad for so long. No one's taking us serious, man. And you do got teams that are 1 year wonders that had a good season and things went their way. They just couldn't repeat it again the next year. And I'm not saying, like I said, Woody, I'm with you. I'm confident that this team can make the playoffs. And then once we get in, the rest is up to that team, especially JD. Because I always keep saying the same thing. This team is going to go as far as JD can go.
yeah, no question. No question.
that? I
One
mean,
one thing for sure. Go
listen,
ahead.
man. Listen, man. I'm talking like it's. I'm just like thinking. I don't. I'm not scared of nobody in the NFC.
Oh no, we
I
should
ain't
we
scared
should
of
in the
nobody.
NFC no, but at the same
And
time.
like, I'm
It's,
sitting back and I'm thinking how the teams that we was able to
that
beat,
on Steelers game, man. That
and
Steelers
I
game
know,
blew
I
me.
know we got a yeah, like that Steelers game. I was like, man, look, I go back that game. I'll go back to that game. Any other day, we win that game. We win that game. The Cowboys game. Any other day, we win that
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
The Eagles. Listen, man, they might have put a 55 points on us, but they put 55 points on us because of our turnovers. They didn't
And
just
Barkley,
march up on the field. They ain't just
and you
march
couldn't
on
stop
march up the
Barkley.
field on us. Yeah, but those like 30 points that they scored was because of our turnovers on their half of the field. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like without that, without
that's
that,
like
man, that game close. I wouldn't say they would. We probably even would have had a chance. That's
we was
all.
right on in
That's
the
just how
first
I
game.
man, like. I know if yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but like I'm like It won't happen the second time though. Y'all done pissed JD5 off. Somebody got a smile on his face now. But when he lace up them cleats, week 1, baby. Whoever's our first opponents, you, sir, are the victim.
I'm telling you that last game gonna be Commanders in Philly. I guarantee games week 16 gonna be Commanders in Philly. Watch what I tell you. Remember I told you that.
Yes, sir.
I tell you, the first 4 games I want to see is the Eagles, the Chiefs. Oh man, I hope we had the Ravens this year.
Nah,
Hold on. We're not going to play the Ravens again for a minute, bro.
No, they're not on schedule.
No, but
And let's be honest, that was a good game when we played them. It was a good game.
Well, B-Rob was hurt, and B-Rob, that's before B-Rob hit the wall too. So
yeah, B-Rob wasn't even available that game.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
The Ravens game, the teams that I felt like we needed B-Rob, he was nowhere there, and that's why I really wanted another running back, man.
Right. Okay.
Because we need him. Dog, this kid can't play a whole season, bro. He can't play a whole season. And minus his getting shot in his rookie season, outside of that, bro, you're gonna get probably a good 12 games out of him, maybe 13.
Yeah.
This is what I said though. Think about it. The passing game, the pass blocking, is phenomenal. Run blocking wasn't so good.
Yeah. Now he was hitting. They was grabbing him as soon as he got the ball. They was on him. He was hitting the wall.
So, hear me out. Right? Walk with me. With this O line shaping up, and they adding the pieces to this O line, I think we're going to see a different B-Rob.
I'm
not a home run hitter though.
Hey, look. He gonna be 1,000-yard rusher this year.
I hope so.
I hope you're right.
Not all purpose. He gonna be 1,000-yard rusher this year.
I have little faith in him. I'm just sorry. He's 6'2", 230, and he's soft. I can't, bro. I'm sorry.
Is he soft or was it that?
I would say he got soft because before this season, he was falling down for 4 yards. Like falling. He was just getting the yards. I don't know what happened this year.
I mean, like I said, the first month of this season, he was cooking. He was a top 5 running back because he was putting up the yards. Because the first 4 games, we was a running team. And CJ, I done said this plenty of times. I want this team to be the NFC version of the Ravens. We need to be built like that. That's what we're good at. And Mr. Woody, you can agree with me on this and as well. The whole NFC East is a dominant run team and dominant defensive team. It's been that way for decades. You know, minus now, but back in the peak days and everything, it was running the ball with good running backs and playing very good defense, and that's what we were built on. And I felt like we needed to get back to those bases because, like I said, you got to stop us from running the ball, and we got a scrambling quarterback. We need a running back to complement him. That is, like I said, I wanted Henderson so bad, but that's a wish foundation type of dream. But it just with B-Rob, CJ, I'm on the thing you on. He's been here. He's going on 4 years, bro. Like, I kind of know where he is. He's a solid backup running back. He's a change of pace back. He doesn't give me starter material. That's just me. Unless he goes out there with a better line and he balls out, okay, I'm wrong. But honestly, I don't have faith in him.
He can get you 6 yards of carry without the home run. You good?
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, you know he's not a home run back. That's not his MO.
Right.
That's definitely not his MO.
No. He get them on those passes.
I mean, I gotta ease up with B-Rob, man. Like,
no, I like B-Rob.
I gotta ease up on my man.
Bro, he been here for going on 4 years. You know what he is now.
I just think that with the lack of run blocking last year, I want to see if it's changed. Was it the run blocking or was it him?
There we go. And we're gonna find out.
It's gonna be the year. If you show me the first half of the season that it's been you then we need to go with another guy. We need to go with C-Rob. We need to go with JCM.
Exactly.
Whoever. Whoever going to talk the rock, we need you guys to talk. I don't have faith in C-Rod like everybody else does. Yeah, he had a few
Oh yeah,
spurts.
I don't know
Yeah,
about him. He's a question mark.
he had a few hits, last year, but he was just as inconsistent as B-Rob. And I don't get why the pedestal is higher for C-Rod than B-Rob. I guess because B-Rob is starting running back. I guess, but both of them is inconsistent.
But one thing on B Rob's defense, when he get the ball a lot, it was like he was hitting the wall. Like he wasn't having no good blocking. He wasn't. He was hitting the wall a lot. But we done seen him
Yeah,
hit that wall
it
and
wasn't.
fall forward
know,
before. We saw him hit the wall and fall forward. This year, for some reason, he was hitting the wall and that was it.
And everyone
Yeah.
kept saying he was hurt. He was hurt. He was definitely was hurt. I give him some slightly credit on it. But also, if you go back and watch the games, if you anyone that has NFL Game Pass, you can go back and watch some of those condensed games. There were times he had a whole lane. He could have put his foot in the ground, cut back. He's not a cut one lane back. That's not him. And I just feel like he has poor vision. I feel like he had poor vision sometimes because he'll just try to hit a hole and run with his head down. I'm like, dude, put your foot in the ground. There's a lane right there. Like, what are you doing? So it's just, I don't know, man. Like I said, I know he can catch. You can use him as a weapon. I just don't see him as a starter. He's a solid backup to me right now. If you had to evaluate his game tape, his film for what he is, he's showing that he's a good, serviceable running back. He doesn't give you a threat. I don't look at him as a threat. That's all.
Well, one thing for sure, that running back that we got, he got vision and he had that foot in the dirt that you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
He got it.
Gotcha.
He might end up taking that job.
JCM?
Huh?
Yeah, please. That's the last thing I'm gonna believe is a 7th-round quarter. That's a 7th-round running back taking the starting position.
It's possible. I believe, from what I've seen on the tape, if he go out there and start getting these 12-yard, 13, 15-yard runs over and over and over and over, B-Rob job's going to be in jeopardy. That's just my opinion. If B-Rob is not doing the same thing, if B-Rob is doing what he's supposed to do, then you're right.
Right.
I'm just like CJ. I'm with you on this one. Since they upgraded this O-line, this is going to tell. This year is going to tell everything you want to know.
But I did see B-Rob working out. He's working out. He probably know that this is it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I seen him working out. I seen a video of him really going hard. So let's see.
So I'm looking at the wide receivers. Why is KJ Osborne still on my roster?
I said the same thing. No disrespect, but they see something in him. They brought him back. So I don't understand why KJ Osborne's still on the team. I thought.
What did they see in him?
He might not make it.
Yeah, right now he could be a cat body. We have to see. We just have to see.
Yeah, I hit the Deuce joint. Yeah. Stupid, yeah. Telling you, like, bro, I ain't still on my roster, bro. Like, bro.
What have you done?
He played like what, a half a game? Like,
bro, I don't remember him playing at all.
Bro, like, look,
you know what? Sometimes these players that we don't see
he
much,
played like a half a game, bro.
They ball in practice. That we don't see that they balling, but they ain't good enough to take nobody's spot.
Yeah, nah. I mean, he got spot Terry. You got Terry, Noah, Luke, Debo. So yeah, he's not gonna take no one's spots. Not none of those guys' spots. I don't see. Like I said, I feel like the receivers that they picked up are gonna be fighting for the 6th overall spot for receiver.
If he does make if he does make the roster, as the 4th or 5th wide receiver,
It won't happen.
I can tell you who is going to take his job.
McCaffrey.
Corey Brooks,
Oh,
undrafted free agent. Wide
Oh yeah,
receiver.
From Louisville.
Yeah,
okay.
that's my
okay.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Woody, take a look at him, man.
Transfer
He's
out of
solid.
Alabama
He's
to
solid.
Louisville.
I gotta watch his highlights too.
He's solid.
His name's
Okay.
Corey Brooks, man. When I say dude got everything. He got hands. He got speed. He got the separation. He has it. Hey, look, Mike Strakan. Go ahead, have a seat, brother. Go ahead, have a seat. KJ Osborne. Go ahead, have a seat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, have a seat, bro. Chris Moore. Go ahead, have a seat, bro.
Man, those gonna be practice squad bodies, bro.
Bye,
But
bro.
you think McCaffrey gonna be all right though, right?
Say that again.
You think McCaffrey gonna be all right?
Who else, man? Who else?
He needs PT.
Cashman
He
Island.
needs it, man. But
He
I'm
what?
telling you,
He need what?
he needs PT. He needs more playing time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Luke.
He showed me some
Luke
flashes of some
Hey,
certain
man.
catches.
Yeah.
Who?
He was
Say,
shorthand
man,
early. I
Luke
think
say.
he had one game he dropped a pass.
Hey,
He was shorthand early in the season. A shorthand. I think he dropped one late in the season, but for the most part, he catch everything.
I think if he puts the work in and everything, he's a third round pick. I think he's a third round pick. I'd like to say, hopefully we can do something with him, man.
I
Like
think he
there's
got better
potential there.
hands.
Yeah,
He-
I like Luke. I do like Luke. And he's a special team guy. Just he won't be the punt returner this year, but he can
Or
be back.
Debo.
You said what about Debo?
Y'all heard me?
No, CJ, you chopped the screw. What did you say about Debo?
He froze up.
I know. Don't worry, he'll come back in.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I can hear you. There you go.
now he froze.
What did you say about Debo? We didn't hear about the Debo. What did you say?
I think he froze again.
Oh, CJ, you might have to.
Am I back now?
Yeah, you back.
CJ, nah, he froze. You didn't hit the reset button on that router,
Yeah.
man. You're gonna have to hit the reset button on that router, man. You're going in and
Yeah.
out. I'm curious to see how Cliff is going to use Debo. That's what I'm curious about.
The thing is about these football coaches, like we're talking about it, but he's working on plays like probably right now. I could, his mind is wide open because he came back. I think this is going to be his last year because he's so good at what he do.
I don't know. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm surprised he came back this year.
He's at peace.
Yeah. And
he's a coordinator. There's not so much responsibility. And plus he got a quarterback. He actually has a quarterback.
Yeah, but
so no disrespect to Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is a little dog too. He ain't JD5 though. So for you to be an offensive coordinator, you actually have a good quarterback that can process your plays, and he's serious about playing quarterback. Where did you need to go? The Cardinals are still paying you. You can just chill, man, and wait for the perfect opportunity.
I forgot about that part.
Yes, sir.
But he might get an offer you can't refuse. Sometimes that happens. You be comfortable with $4 million, and somebody gonna throw $20 million at you, and you're like, okay.
It depends on. I think he will leave us if the right opportunity approaches itself. I don't see no coaches getting fired probably this year because the teams that needed the coach, they got coaches now. So unless they're gonna fire them after one season, otherwise than that, I see him probably might stand for a minute. Seriously.
I hope you're right. 100% hope you're right. But I know his mind is wide open. We got Debo. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you back now, CJ. You back now, man. I guess. I hope you don't freeze up.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope so too, man. But what I was saying was than anybody on this roster that's not named Terry or Debo.
That's how you feel. Everybody's job is in jeopardy outside of them two. It's gonna. I mean, camp is gonna be interested. It's gonna be some competition at the wide out, the corner spot as well. There's gonna be competition. I'm happy about the secondary. That secondary, like, is if it's gonna cause some problems, especially if Lattimore is healthy. Like, if he's really healthy, I think that secondary can cause problems, especially if Amos comes in and hits and takes off. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that right before you got on, and I said the same. But I said the same thing you're saying. I said that Lattimore, he might not be 100% all year, so we get to see him after a whole camp, and he probably got a little chip on his shoulder after what Philly did to him that second game. He got bad calls. He got a couple of bad calls, and he was ready to fight. But I know they stuck with him, so he probably kind of like Debo, like, I got a chip on my shoulder. Let me show them that I still got it, because they.
I mean, he's got no choice.
Yeah, he got no choice, so he's gonna be gone.
Yeah, he has no choice. He's gonna, especially if he wants to get a new contract, and AP wants him there for the next 5 years. The way they're looking at it. So he's going to have to show up and show out. And same thing with Debo. These are make or break it years for these two guys. I feel like Debo is going to be in a better. I think he's in a better situation. He's playing with a better quarterback, and if he can just play his game and don't have to be so stressed out about being the guy, just go in there and ball. That's all I want from him. I'm not asking for him to be the number one receiver.
When the other McCaffrey was healthy in San Francisco, look what he did. Like when you had two healthy players like that, Debo just did his thing. So a team like this with McLaurin over there, and you got Debo, that's a 1-2 punch for you right there, man. Two entirely different type of players, and Debo can throw the ball.
Wow.
You know, we got Dayton Daniels.
Yeah, like I said, I just think Debo's gonna ball out, especially if he just stay healthy. Because you got to understand the way he plays, he's a physical player. And that causes wear and tear to the bodies. Just like George Kittle. Same thing. When they play old school type football, they're going to smack you in the mouth. Yeah. And I like that style because it's bringing that physical aggressiveness that we need. But he just have to stay healthy. Like, that's my main concern with him. Because the way he plays, trying to run people over and everything, he needs to play smart.
Yeah. I want to see what that tight end can do. I want to see what Sanat can do. I mean, I like him, but he ain't getting no reps.
I mean, who thought Zach Ertz was going to have the season he had last year? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Yeah, Zach Ertz, he did ball. That's why
yeah, because he was at the end of his career, and he came and showed out last year. He had a good season for a tight end at his age. He had a good season.
No question. No question.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you now, bro. You freezing up. I guess you froze up again. Oh, he about to reset. But not Mr. Woody, like with Debo, I just want to see what they're gonna Cliff is gonna have to be creative, and it's gonna be about mismatches and everything as well against other defensive teams. Because, like I said, I want to see more Blue. He was a third-round pick. I don't want that pick to go wasted. I want to see him play.
Right.
Same, like you said, same thing with Senate. I want to see more of him. Because every time, if you go back and watch some of the games, when they threw him the ball, he caught the ball easily.
Yeah, no question.
And he seemed like he's going to be a problem. He got yak and everything after the catch. And he don't go down easy. So I really want to see more of him.
Well, I saw something today. They said that even this past season, Debo got more yards after the catch than anybody this season in the league.
I mean, like I said, Debo had to be the guy last year because everybody was gone for San Francisco. There was no McCaffrey. Ayuk was gone. Kittle was in it. Kittle was in and out. So when he had to play, he had to try to do the best he can. He was solid. If you go back and check out his numbers, he was like a number 2 wide receiver, which we need. Because he's not Terry McLaurin, but so
he's not coming with the mindset that I'm going to be the number one guy there. He's not even coming with that mindset.
No, he's not, because he's not going to be the number one guy. All he needs to do is compliment Terry, and if he can put up the same numbers he did last year, you give me 900 receiving yards or just 800 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns as a receiver, and maybe 2 or 3 on the ground as him playing running back. I'm cool with that. I can take that.
Once he get the ball, he get yards, man. You know how we do that little quick screen, and sometimes we don't get much out of it. He gets much out of it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. The way he plays, he's physical and fast. He's going to be using the block, and he's going to try to take it to the house. And he's going to have a couple of those games. He's going to take it to the house. Yeah. Either it's going to be a slant, screen, or a post. He's going to make a play happen. I'm telling you.
And then the way that Jaden Daniels thread that needle, man, is amazing, man.
We also about to watch our quarterback develop even more.
Right. He zips it in there like so nobody else can get it. We didn't see him do it like watching him do it. I was so impressed. He just kept doing it. He just kept doing it. Like, okay, this ain't no fluke. He's the truth, man.
Nah, JD. I've never seen a rookie play like him because he doesn't play like a rookie. He plays like he's been in the league already for 5 years. He has the mentality I've been here before. Yeah. And it's very rare coming from a rookie quarterback. So for him to have that mentality, and if you got a chance to watch his interview he did with John Gruden, I
saw it.
Yeah, he was just like, I got to prove myself again.
Yeah. Even
though you're one of the most hottest young quarterbacks in the league and everyone's talking about you, you just come out and say, I got to prove myself again because people are going to think I'm a one-hit wonder. He feels it's like he's worrying about just developing and getting better.
Yeah, and then they always talking about the sophomore jinx. Like, that ain't a thing.
I don't think he's going to have that, to be brutally honest. Like the kid is showing up at OTAs.
Yeah.
Like he's excited. This is what he wants to do. You can tell a person that loves football.
He was running in the door.
Yeah, he loves football. You can tell.
Yeah. So we on to a good thing. I never forget that Cincinnati Bengals game when he threw his first interception. And you know how rookies are when they get that first interception, they get a little. It's in their head. It never got in his head because he turned around and threw that bomb to Terry McLaurin. So. Oh man, him and Terry going to be cooking again this year. Terry's going to. I'm pretty highly sure Terry's going to have another double-digit touchdown season again. Like this is what we've been wanting from him. And like I said, it's not Terry's fault. He made it work with what he got. He was our best offensive player before JD got it. So. And he wasn't even. He was supposed to be a kick returner when we first.
Yes, sir. I remember.
He wasn't expected to be that receiver, but he started showing those flashes, and they said, "Okay, we can't risk him."
And he was consistent.
And think about the touchdown that he went down at the 1 and 2 yard line this year.
So when he got tripped up, there's a couple of touchdowns. Yeah, he probably had a 15, 16 touchdown.
It was 2 or 3 of them when he almost got in. So, yeah. But yeah, we sitting on a gold mine right now, and it just feels good to have this ownership that we got from top to bottom, and then you get Lulu and the linebacker that played in Seattle. You got those that your leaders. Come on now.
I mean, like I said, man, Josh Harris and this organization, this new ownership, they have goals and they're trying to achieve them, and they mean business. Like Josh is like, I'm not about to spend $6 billion just to be cute and just for us to be a team. He wants a ring in return. And like I said, he's in the right position. This team's in the right position. We doing things like as adults now. We got adults running things now. There's no more the goofy stuff, man. We got some real adults now that wants to do things and make this team better and make this team to be respected again. That's what they're doing.
But think about this: when how many players do we currently got on the team that was with the old regime? We got Terry McLaurin, B-Rob, the punter.
That's it. I think that's it. Oh, and Cosme.
Oh yeah. And it's one with the tight end. That's what you talking about, the tight end or the one that's hurt, the guard that's
The
hurt.
guard, yeah. He was. Remember, Cosme was our right guard. He's considered the best offensive lineman before we picked up Tunsil and everything. Yeah.
Tight end too, though. We got can't remember his name. Tight end.
Oh, you talking about he don't even start, man. I know who you're talking about.
We got like 5.
What the heck is his name, man? It's gonna come to me. I know who you're talking about. He's 6'6". He can't block.
And Payne.
Oh yeah, Payne's still here, but Payne gonna have to do something too this year. Yeah. He's gonna have to do something too, because if not, AP gonna ship him right out the door. He gonna get a draft pick for him.
That's literally 6 players that I could think of.
Yes, sir. Out of that whole entire roster.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Allen, that tells you they ain't playing games.
I knew Allen years was. I knew his time was numbered. What?
Oh, I mean. Yeah, it is, man. It was best for both parties, man. And they didn't set him up. He's with the Vikings.
Right.
So he's gonna be fine. As long as he go out there and stay healthy. I wish nothing but John all of the best. He gave us 2 Pro Bowl seasons since he's been here. I have no beef with Jonathan Allen. I have no beef, nothing negative to say.
That year he was complaining about, I've been here for 7 years and we ain't won nothing,
I felt this frustration. I mean, he's human just like us. We were frustrated too because we were straight butt cheeks. So I understood the frustration. You got to understand, he came from a winning program in Alabama.
Yeah, no question.
And you come here, you busting your butt off, and you doing the best you can on defense, and we're not really running or making no noise. He's frustrated. That's for anybody.
But the year that he did that, I think my issue was you didn't have no script sacks and fumbles, and you wasn't balling that year when you ran like that. If you was balling, getting strip sack fumbles, leading the league in sacks, and still taking an L, and you talking to the whole public, letting everybody know your frustration. You can be frustrated behind closed doors, but you wasn't balling that year.
Yes, sir.
So that I
agree with you on that. Yeah. But I just thought I knew he was frustrated.
What did you think of Howell while we had Howell? Did you think that he had a possibility? The quarterback Sam Howell.
Oh,
when we had
he was me. This is me personally. This is just me personally. The kid shows some flashes. The kid has potential. But I just felt like the enemy dropping your guy back when you don't have a great line, and you got this kid dropping 5 to 7 stops, drop backs. Then every down, you're setting them up for a failure when we really needed to run the ball and have them just manage the game. You got to think about it. That kid was throwing a football down there 40 attempts a game. That's ridiculous.
He led the league in getting quarterback.
We should have. That's what I'm saying. There was no balance. I don't think he sucked.
I like Howell.
I don't think Howell sucked though. To answer your question.
Well, my thing with Howell is I thought he held the ball too long, only because when Brissett got in there, he kept driving the ball down the field. Every time Brissett got in, you seen him move the offense. So that made me think, well, it have to be you. But I do agree with you with the offensive coordinator. I was pulling for him, man. I was pulling for him.
I mean, who was it? His resume spoke for himself.
Yeah.
It was just a bad fit. It was a bad fit.
Yeah, it was definitely a bad fit. So,
and you got to think about it. Brian Robinson wasn't even running the ball. He was getting used as a receiver running back.
Yeah,
he caught the ball a lot that season, and that's why I was like, it was just a bad fit. The whole setup period, it was just a bad fit.
So tell me this, What do you think about your young quarterback going no huddle right off the bat?
Oh, I love it.
I mean, literally right off the bat going no huddle.
I'm gonna take a look at him on the time. All right.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Just to be able to do that, like week 1, like literally preseason going no huddle, like already. He learned. He must be intelligent because he learned, and then they spoon feeded him the offense too, so he wasn't doing no exotic plays early in the season. It's just he kept growing with the offense. So year
No, I
two,
mean at the beginning of the season, you got to think about it. He's a rookie. He's trying to get a feel for the game. The speed of the game is more faster than college. So he was just trying to get more adjusted to it, get more comfortable. And that's why if we was throwing so many screens and stuff just to learn how to get the ball out of his hand and get him in rhythm, get him comfortable to settle down, let the game speed slow down. And then as you see it, he just kept progressing each week and getting better.
yeah, he was breaking records every week. But the thing is, that Tampa Bay game, he kind of like at the beginning. I'm talking about week one. You can see that he was learning from that game moving forward. Because I can't clearly say any of our losses was his fault. I can't. Well, it was his fault. I can't see it.
No, yeah. Now, since you put it that way, I agree. But once again, he's the quarterback. He's the franchise quarterback for this team. So if there's losses, he's going to man up to it. We took L. We lost. I do agree with you. You can't. We lost, it wasn't really due to him. It was just mistakes from the weapons he had and stuff like that. So I agree with you on that point.
Yeah. So that's to have him and Terry McLaurin click like they clicked, man. Did you happen to go to any of the home games?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Giants, the Giants game. The Bears game, I was there. The Hail Murray thing, I was there. And then I also went to, I'm trying to remember, I think the Falcons.
I missed the Falcons.
I think the Falcons. No, Falcons was in Atlanta.
Falcons was here.
No, I think we were. I can't remember. But I went to 3 home games last year, to be honest with you.
I believe the Falcons were here, but I went to the Giants game, the Browns game, the Steelers game, the Cowboys game.
Oh man, I didn't make that one.
Yeah, but that's the one we lost. When Terry McLaurin caught that touchdown, man, that long touchdown, Jaden Daniels put it right where it needed to be, man.
Now let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What is your expectations for our defense now? Because last year we finished 18th, or I think 18th overall defense. Because you got to remember the year before that we was at the bottom. We was 29th out of 32 or 30 out of 32. I'm seeing a slight improvement, but I'm like, okay, if we finish this year at 18th, I'm expecting us to be considered top 10 now. Or how do you feel?
Well, based on this draft, depending on what that corner can do, that corner and Lattimore, everything is based on them two, because I don't see much changing as far as the defensive line and the pass rush and all that. So it looks like we're trying to outscore people. That's what it looks like to me. We're trying to outscore them. So I'm gonna say I think we kind of like in the same. I'll say in the middle of the pack, depending on the corners. Now, if we get the Lattimore that I know he can be, and this rookie can do what I see on tape, then I'm gonna say you're right. I just think that's kind of like the unknown. You don't know he can look good in college, and then look at Forbes. I look at Forbes tape.
I feel like the Forbes pick stings everybody still this day. It still stings.
Yeah, because he got six interception returns in college. He took 6 to the house, so that's what I want to see. But they were saying he only weighed 165. He only weighed 160. So I'm thinking he's small, but they'll work on that. But it never materialized after 2 seasons. So I can't automatically say this cornerback we got is going to ball. So you're going to have to – I got to see it. It's like seeing is believing for me.
Oh, but, heck yeah. That's for all of us.
Yeah, because Forbes definitely left me. And tell me this, what do you think about St. Jude's? Somebody even wanting St. Jude's. I mean,
St. Jude's is with he got signed. I think he with the Jaguars.
Is it the Chargers?
Yeah, I think it's the Chargers or the Jaguars. One of them two. He signed. He's no. Okay, so okay, that's what I think is. I think he went to the Chargers. Yes, St. Jude's went to the Chargers, and Diami Brown went to the Jaguars.
And Forbes is where?
Last time I checked, Forbes was supposed to be with the Rams. I'm pretty sure they cut him, or he's probably a free agent now.
Wow. It surprised me that somebody wanted St. Jude's because I seen too many holding, I seen too many close, but he just I don't know. I watched too many games when he was right there but not there. You know what I mean?
It depends on what scheme he can come in. He knows he's not going to be considered the guy. If he wants to come in as a solid third or play the second on the outside, I can see him getting the opportunity of doing that. But I wish all these guys the best, man. Like it just didn't work out here for them. It just really didn't. And I just wish them the best. I want them to get their money.
But give them a grade. Give them a Commander's grade 2024 season. What's your grade for St. Jude? Your grade.
Oh man.
Honestly.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to give him a D.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to give him a D.
I say same thing. I'll pull it for him. But it's like you watching a game and he's not in the whole game, and then all of a sudden somebody wide open, you look and you see number 25. Like, oh, he's in the game now. Now he's in the game and somebody in the quarter pass. Or you see it, he's not in the game and all of a sudden somebody's holding. Who's oh, him. So yeah.
I mean, he's around my height. He's 6'2", and he's just not that fast. He got a little wheels on him, but he's not fast. He's not good against guys that's like AJ Brown or those guys, they shifty receivers. He's a physical, hands-on type of guy. And it's like, you're just going to get beat. It's part of the game. It looked like he was lost out there sometimes. That's the problem was. It looked like he didn't know what was going on communication-wise. He did not look like he knew what to do. But like I said, me personally, what's going on? There you go, man. You must hit that reset button.
Welcome back.
But I personally felt like that if he's still available or if he's with the Chargers, you never know. He might fit in and play very well on a different scheme. It's about being in the scheme. He just didn't work out here for what we needed him to do. It didn't work out.
But from what I've seen, it didn't seem like the scheme was St. Jude's problem. It seemed like he didn't. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you could be right. If he go to like Carlos Rogers, I know y'all remember Carlos Rogers.
Oh man, I remember Carlos Rogers. Yes, sir.
He did not catch an interception to save his life.
But he will cover you the whole game very well and drop 3 interceptions. And then when we let him go, he went to San Francisco and got his first Pro Bowl.
Yes. So you're right. That's why I gotta say you're right on that.
I mean, there's some players, like I said, it depends. To me, it depends on the scheme and the coaches and where you're going. You got to make sure you can fit and thrive in it because you can go somewhere and be used for something totally different, and it just doesn't fit for you. We had free agents that we brought here. We thought was going to help amplify the team. It never did. They did, like for example, Will Jackson. He was a man corner with the Bengals. They ran a different scheme just about. And he flourished in it. He came here. You got him asking him to play zone the whole time. And like I said, I used to play corner. You have to be able to know how to do both. You know what I'm saying? You can't just have, you're just a man corner only. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to know how to play zone. You should be able to know how to defend the flat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's simple stuff that it should come as playing the game, but it just doesn't work that way. And so, like I said, I wish him the best, man. CJ, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you, but you still look frozen.
What's my man name that came from Carolina that was so good in Carolina, and then we got him?
But the linebacker?
Nah, cornerback.
Oh, Josh Norman?
Yeah. What happened to him when he came to us?
So I'm going to be honest with you. That's just on me. I don't care what no one says. We had him for about 4 seasons. He gave us 2 good ones, and then after that, he was getting picked on all the time.
Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking about the picked on part of it.
No, he gave us 2 solid seasons. Like he gave us 2 solid seasons. I'm not mad at him. It just once again, look, we didn't have a good defensive coordinator. The defense was bad, and he was one of our best defensive players at that time. And they put him to work. They realized his weakness. He wasn't that fast. He couldn't keep up with fast receivers.
And I also think that coaching is so important because we watched Dallas was at the end. Dallas was at the end of the league in defense, and then they got Dan Quinn, and they became the top 5 defense year after year after year. So that's probably why I thought Forbes was going to do better under Dan Quinn. I thought he
Yeah, but Forbes was just too small for the game, man. He wasn't physical enough. That's just being honest with you.
right.
He really wasn't. He really wasn't physical enough, and he didn't. He didn't really tackle that well. And then if he did try to tackle somebody, he came out for a play because he was hurt, his shoulder, arm, or something was going on like that. And I was just like, dude, just go to the UFL, bro. Like it's.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm mad at you, but I'm not mad at you. But this is Ron Rivera's fault. You had a chance to get an actual good corner, and that's the guy he wanted. So he thought, hey, this fits my scheme. This kid can play in my defense. That's what he felt. I hope you're working on a new song for me this year, sir.
I got two.
Ooh.
I got two.
Hey.
One of them is called My Quarterback.
Okay.
And it's like my quarterback is better than yours. And the other one is called Raise Hell. So yeah.
Oh, I want to hear Raise. Can you play Raise Hell right now for us on the HOGside, man? I want to hear that, bro.
I'm gonna give you. Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
I got my laptop. I'm using my laptop for this, so I can't.
Oh no worries. Once we done, if you can post it for me, man, post that bad boy, man. I want to hear it, sir.
It's not out yet, but I can give you a short clip of it.
Yes, sir.
Are you on Facebook?
I'm on Facebook. Me and you follow each other on Twitter.
Okay. I'll give you a preview of it.
Yeah. Whenever you can, no worries, man. But that's what's up, man. I wanted you to drop some new ones for us this year, baby.
I got two coming. I'm gonna have to man. I'm gonna have to get y'all an invite to my cookout. I got a cookout on the 21st, and I'm doing the video to Raise Hell on the 22nd of June. This is June. Yeah.
Hey, sir, you like I said, me and you, we follow each other on Twitter. Man, post that joint. Me and CJ would love to pull up.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm a message the flyer to the cookout. It's me and a partner doing it. We do one every year. And,
that's what's up.
And the day after that, in my basement, cause I got a commander's basement.
I bet you do, and you probably got a nice one too. I know you got a nice one. You got all the legends on there.
This is just some of it where I'm at. But
yes, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, I invite you. Then you can really hear the song. But I don't want to play the whole thing until I release that.
Oh no, when you ready, man. We just want we want to be live and hype when you play it, man. Especially at the season opener and everything.
Oh yeah. Are you familiar with Command Time? Command Time?
Oh yeah, I heard Command Time from you already.
Okay. So
yeah.
We released so far we released 3, me and nephew. The Left Hand Up. It's like that one.
That's the classic.
That's the one that no matter what we do, I'd be people like, well, I like Left Hand Up better. So we're not competing with Left Hand Up. We're not even gonna try to compete with Left Hand Up.
No.
We're just trying to keep. My goal is to, when it's game day, let's throw on that OHGoody and Big57. Not just Left Hand Up, Command Time. Those haters can't stand us. Raise Hell. My quarterback is better than yours. Play all the songs. Get you pumped up for the game. And I do meet people that say, yeah, man, I've been playing. And then I made a song for the DC Defenders that when I was at that stadium, somebody, you ain't heard that one?
No.
Yeah, the DC Defenders one. I made that personally, man. I gotta send y'all these Jones.
Man, you gotta pump them out, baby. Like you first did when you was dropping the left hand and everything, man. Command Time, you gotta pump them out, man. You know as fans are gonna support you. You know that.
The thing is, social media is funny, right?
Yes, sir.
I pump them out, but everything don't catch. So what has to happen is it has to go viral, because like the way I pump out, this is the second year for the DC Defender song. And I've been pumping it out, but it ain't.
I never heard it.
It haven't caught.
What happened
with the Left Hand Up is whenever we beat the Jackson, we had Taylor Heineke and we beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, and so many people were sharing it as a joke that it went viral. Like literally, this is some bum. This song sucks. It was most of them. It was more of them than the people that liked the song. So many people saying it sucks, sharing it as a joke, sharing it as a joke. Meanwhile, Pat McAfee heard it, radio stations heard it, and B. Mitch heard it. So you sharing it as a joke, but you got into the right hands that made it go viral. So now it's
all
hard.
you need to say now is thank you to them. You're like, oh, thank you.
Yeah. I said thank you after the fact, but during I was like, is it that bad? Because it was so much. There was so much negativity. There was so much negativity that I was thinking, nephew, I don't know if we made the right move. But when I saw people saying it sucked, and then people coming to having my back saying, no, what you mean it sucked? That's when I said, okay, I got people fighting for me. So, one thing with this music thing, you can't.
Well, you're not going to appease everyone. You have to have that in your mind. You're not going to appease everyone. But now, if you look at it, it's still to this day, and you made that song a couple of years ago, people are still singing that song. It's part of us now. It might not. It might take a slow turn at first, like you said, when people first started, they were like, okay, and then it's more, like you said, it started a trend, and then you're hearing it at the game, and then you got the players playing your song as well in the locker room. They getting hyped to it. It brought us into it. People got more into it. It was like, all right, Woody is doing this thing.
Yeah,
keep going.
Yeah. I thank God, man, because I only did it to do a song with my nephew, like simply no expectations. He told me that he's rapping 6 years ago. He's like, Uncle Woody, I'm rapping. I used to rap back in the day. I'm talking early 90s. I was in a rap group. But we was more party, Dougie Fresh, party type of rap. And when Snoop Dogg and
the house parties back in the 90s, man, house parties.
That was our vibe. But what happened during that time, we was winning talent shows and stuff. And then we did this one show. They had 20 acts. 19 of them was gangster, and it was us. And it kind of bumped us out. Like, people ain't checking for that no more. That's that Will Smith type of stuff. So we kind of like fizzled out. But me as a DJ and being in the music, I continue to write and continue to go to the studio and just do songs just for me. So I'm gonna
you take pride in your craft.
Yeah, I love it. So I went to the studio and did I'm from Capitol Heights, right? And all the parties that me and my folks do, it'd be like 75% people from Capitol Heights. So I said, I'm gonna go in the studio and do an I'm from Capitol Heights song. So I did the I'm from Capitol Heights song, and I played it at one of our parties, and I was like, man, these people love it. So fast forward to my nephew telling me he's rapping. I just out of the blue said, I listened to his stuff, and I was like, it's all right, but he didn't structure it like a song. Like, I know you got to have a hook, you got to have a chorus, you got to have a bridge, you got to have an intro, and he didn't have none of that. He just rapped straight through, and I was like, and I kind of like told him what he needed to do, because it's a systematic way you got to count the bars.
Yes, sir.
You got to break it down. But anyway, long story short, he listened, and he let me hear something else. I'm like, let's do a song together. Then I just threw it out there. Now, this is right before the pandemic. We were still the Redskins.
Yep.
And I said, let's do a Redskins song. And he said, sure. So then you know what happened with the name. So
man, yeah, things had changed, throwing everything off, all that, man. There's still fans that wants the name back, man. So they that's another topic right there.
But at the end of the day, I pumped the brakes, because if we would have did a Redskins song, it would have fizzled out. So I pumped the brakes and said, let's wait until they secure a name. So once they said the Washington football team, I still didn't want to do a song, because it's not going to always be the Washington football team. So anyway, in February 2022, when they made the announcement and said the new name is the Commanders, I was like, Commanders, what the heck? I couldn't stand the name.
I mean,
Y'all see me?
yeah, we can hear you, CJ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, my connection been messing up for the last 30 minutes. I apologize about that.
Man, it's all good. Me and Mr. Woody having a good time, man. We chopping it up, man.
Yeah,
Talking ball and everything.
We kicking it. We kicking it.
But no, Mr. Woody, like I said, when you came out with the song, because when I heard it was trending, I was like, okay. I wasn't feeling that at first, so it came out. But when we started winning the games, and like you said, when we had Heineke, we had like a small I think it was a 3-game or 4-game win streak.
We won
And
4 out
then
of 5.
yeah, and you came in when you dropped it. I felt like the fans and the players, there was something positive that we needed at the time, and it grew on everyone.
Yeah,
It grew on everyone.
100%.
So,
That's
yes, sir.
100% how it went down, because it's almost like when I go to the stadium and people see me, it's automatic. Oh, left hand up. Like to this day, it's like it just never fell off at all. And now that was 2022. Now it's 2025, and it haven't lost. It haven't lost.
Nope. And people still sing it.
It's people still singing it. So I come to the conclusion that it's not going to fail. When you hear the name Commanders, it's attached to that.
Yep.
But what I was telling you before, so once
yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. He may have went again.
Yes, I'm about to say, CJ, yeah, you fading out. CJ, we're gonna have to shut it down. It's getting late, and I gotta get ready again for work tomorrow and stuff as well. Mr. Woody, I'm gonna be seeing you at the game.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to top it up and
Yeah.
get a drink, man. Take a shot.
Yeah, I got in this inbox. I'm gonna send the Defender song, and
Yeah, man, I want to hear that joint, man. Please.
yeah. I've been pushing it, but believe me, everything just don't catch fast. Like the left hand up court, it was special.
Hey, man, look, you got us. You know us now, man. We have no problem pushing the song and retweeting it and everything, man. Just send it to us, brother. It's supporting, baby. It's supporting, baby.
Left hand up, fellas. I'm gonna
Yes,
send
sir.
y'all the invites. I don't know if he can hear me, but I'm gonna send y'all the invites to the cookout and everything. And if y'all want to pull up on the Raise Hell video that I'm having on June.
Yeah, I can hear you. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yes. You still there?
Yeah, I believe he probably still there. He just looked a little
Yes, sir.
robotish from my point of view. He looks a little robotish. So, like I said, man, we appreciate you for stopping by, man, and blessing us with your love, man, and your presence.
Man.
And we chopping ball. I appreciate you.
Man, this was fun. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have yourself a wonderful night, man. And I'll definitely be in touch.
Please do. I want to hear that song, sir. I want to hear that song.
I got you. I like that one. Peace.
Thank everybody for tuning in. You guys enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Thank you for tuning in to the HOGside. We are live every Tuesday.